Merlin's Allegory, perfectly containing the deepest secret of the Philosopher's Stone. A certain king, wishing to overcome other powerful rulers, prepared himself for war against them. When he wanted to mount his horse, he ordered one of his soldiers to give him a drink of the water he loved most dearly. The soldier responded, "Lord, which water do you seek?" And the king said, "That water which I desire is one I greatly love, and it loves me more than all others." Understanding this, the soldier immediately went and brought it to him. The king, receiving it, drank and drank again until all his limbs were filled and all his veins swollen, and then he became very discolored. After this, his soldier said, "Lord, here is your horse, mount it if you please." But he replied, "Know that I cannot mount." They asked, "Why not?" He answered, "Because I feel heavy and my head aches, and it seems to me all my limbs are being torn apart." He then ordered them to place him in a bright room, in a warm and dry place, kept at a steady temperature day and night. Thus, he said, "I will sweat, and the water I drank will dry up in me, and I will be freed." They did as the king commanded. After the time was completed, they opened the chamber and found him as if dead. His relatives immediately ran to the Egyptian and Alexandrian doctors, who were honored above all others, and brought them to him, telling them what had happened to the king. After seeing him, they declared he could undoubtedly be cured. They were asked, "Which of you will be the master?" The Alexandrians answered, "We will, if it pleases you." But the Egyptians replied, "It does not please us. We will be the masters. We are older than you, though we may seem younger." The Alexandrians agreed. Then the said masters took the king and cut him into tiny pieces, grinding them and moistening them slightly with their medicines. They placed him again in a chamber, in a warm and balanced place, as before, day and night. Afterward, they removed him, almost half dead but still retaining a spark of life. His relatives, seeing him, cried out, "Alas, the king is dead." But the doctors said, "He is not dead. Do not cry, he is only sleeping, and now beginning to recover." They took him again, washed him with fresh water until the taste of the medicines was gone, added new medicine, and returned him to the chamber as before. When they removed him entirely, they found him dead. Then his relatives cried loudly, "Alas, the king is dead." The doctors replied, "We killed him so that he may rise again better and stronger in this world on the day of judgment than he was before." Hearing this, his relatives believed them to be frauds, and at once took their medicines away and expelled them from the kingdom. Afterward, they spoke among themselves, considering what should be done with the poisoned and dead body. They agreed to bury him to prevent his decay and the resulting stench. But when the Alexandrian doctors heard this, they came and said, "Do not bury him, for if it pleases you, we will restore him healthier, more beautiful, and more powerful than before." At this, they began to laugh and said, "Will you deceive us as the others did? Know that unless you fulfill your promise, you will not escape our hands." The doctors agreed to this and took the dead king, as the others had left him. They ground him, washed him well until nothing remained of the others' medicines, and dried him. Then they took 1 part sal ammoniac and 2 parts Alexandrian niter, mixed them with the powder of the dead, kneaded it with a little linseed oil, and placed him in a chamber shaped like a crucible with a perforated bottom. Beneath the opening, they set a clean vessel shaped like another crucible and left him there for an hour. Then they covered him with fire, blowing air until he was completely melted, descending into the lower crucible through the opening. Then the king, resurrected from death to life, cried out with a loud voice and said, "Where are my enemies? Let them know I will kill them all unless they obey me without delay." All who heard came before him and said, "Lord, behold, we are ready to obey your commands in all things." From that hour, all kings and mighty ones of other lands honored and feared him. And when they wished to see his marvels, they placed 1 ounce of well-washed mercury in a crucible and cast upon it a single grain of millet-sized matter taken from his nails, hair, or blood, then gently blew with coals, allowed it to cool, and discovered a stone such as I know. From this stone, they cast a little on purified Saturn, and immediately its form was changed, as I know. Later they placed one part of it on 10 parts of Venus, and the entire mass became of one color and quality. Another method, they took the same ground stone, mixed it with salt, and, as before, with the sun, melted it and poured the dissolved salts into goat's whey. Then it became excellent for all things. Keep this treatise well, brother, and guard it carefully, for what seems a jest to fools is no jest to the wise. This is truly the way of kings in 3 days, for those who endure little labor, it yields great profit. Let us give praise to the Most High Creator, who freely inspired His faithful to transmute accidental qualities into substances by His will, and to bring into actuality what lies hidden in potency. End of Merlin's Allegory.